What's up, YouTube? Alright, today I'm going to do a walk around the kayak, and I'm going to try to keep it sweet and short, or short and sweet, and show you what's in my kayak and the things you need to have when you go out on the water and things that are good to have. So here we go. Alright, so first things first. You're going out on the water, so you need a watertight container. I just went and got one of my old protein canisters that was watertight, and that's what I take. So, I got my old whey protein thing, or canister here. It's watertight, and if it can't fit in this, it doesn't go with me. I've been trying to scale down for the last year to where I take bare minimum. So if it doesn't fit in this, lures, hooks, leaders, well, not leaders, but lures and hooks and sabiki rigs, and a place for my phone and a place for my car keys, boom, and it floats because I've flipped and it floats. Next, you need a knife. I've got a Wusthof just because it was free and it was laying around the house. And this is my third knife this year because I've lost like 2 of them already to Davy Jones's locker. So leash your junk or it will fall off, especially when you roll, or it'll just fall off. So knife. Next thing, pair of gloves. If you're going to be on the water all day, your hands are going to get burnt, your feet are going to get burnt, even if you're wearing pants. So, and if you're trying to catch big toothy animals or bait with sabiki rigs or handle pinfish or hardtails or moonfish or bumpers or whatever, they're going to poke your fingers, and even if you're handling wire, it's going to poke your fingers. So mechanics gloves, Harbor Freight, $3. Next thing, pair of fish grips. Alright, no, I'm not sponsored by them, but these things are awesome, especially handling big fish and even big toothy fish, because it keeps the teeth at a distance and the fish will kind of docile down when you got him by the mouth. So fish grips. Next, a crate. Alright, see if I can get over here by it. Next, a kayak crate. Okay, this is my kayak crate. I designed it myself. I've got, the ability to put the rods straight back, and then I have the ability to stand them up. So if I'm going through the surf or under a bridge, I'll put them back here, and if I'm fishing with them, I'll put them up here. It just kind of makes it a lot simpler. For me, I like to have a small cooler. This will hold small trout, Spanish, small redfish, whatever, and it holds your lunch and your bait. And if you're going offshore, you need a place to keep your bait cold, this will work. An offshore radio, okay? This one sucks. It's made by Cobra, but it's still it's still working. Okay, I made a video where it said it wasn't working, but I figured out if you put it in the stand upside down and put a weight on it, it would charge. It charged up, and I haven't had to charge it since because I never use it. But it stays in the off position just in case. So if you're looking for one, don't buy this one. You need to have one, and this one's one I got, and it still transmits. Okay, like kinda. Next thing I got here, I got my wire and my wire and my leaders and a Ziploc bag. Ziploc bags are a must. All right, paddles. Okay, I've got the Hobie carbon fiber because it came with the kayak. I already broke one of these this year, but this one seems to be a little better. And then I've got the old aluminum ones, right? Well, the old aluminum ones are cheaper and they'll work, but you'll know the difference between that and a carbon fiber paddle. So if you're a paddle guy, get you a good paddle. You're gonna tell the difference. Life vest, right here. This is a StillQuest Fisherman, I think it's called. I got my whistle on it, and I got my knife, as you can see, attached to it. Boom. If you get a knife, get a stainless steel one because the salt water will kill it. Moving right along, I got me a fish bag. Can you see it? It is a native. It's a native fish bag. It's an older one, but it still works and will last a long time. Put fish in it the first day I got it. Yep, sure did. And then also, another important thing. This is probably one of the top important things, because I've been doing this in a random order. A bait bucket, alright? This is a Frey built, or whatever it's called, Frabble Flow Troll, okay? They're like $5 at Walmart. Get you some rope, get weird with it. I've had this thing for a while. All the nice ones I ever make, I lose, so I'm sticking with this one. and I just throw it in the front hatch. Underneath that, always got my bait bucket. Alright, next thing. Water device. I take at least like 3 or 4 of these, throw them in my kayak at all times. Always got water, and I don't mind if it's cold or not, because in Iraq we were always drinking hot water and I got used to it. Alright, next thing. Figure out your anchoring device. Alright, anchoring devices are key. I never really use them unless I'm going offshore or it's really windy or I'm going to snorkel. But I have one set up right here, 3-pound weight. This is an actual thing you would wrap an extension cord on with a buoy. It works really good, and you can, this allows you to, seal clip allows you to set the depth and the amount of line you got out. I did a video on it, have to look back in the videos and you'll see it. Also, I like to keep a set of snorkel equipment with me. This is a mask and snorkel and fins. Got another mask and snorkel and fins right there. Stow it, keep it in the front of the kayak, and you never know, you might drop a rod guy going after it, you know? Alright, so I got my, where is it? Got my Pen 850 right there, Tiger Light ugly stick, 50-pound Power Pro, 20-pound backing. I got my little 10-pound braid Pen, I think it's a 350 or a 430, some of those old gold tops. Then I got a Pen Slammer 360, ugly stick light. I don't even know if they make that rod anymore. And then I got the Jigmaster 500 on a Tiger rod. All these I did videos on, so check those out. And then another watertight container. I put my baits in because the hooks always rust when they get wet. And also, if you're starting out, make sure you got a lot of these. You got at least 2 or 3 of these in your truck, ratchet straps. These are Harbor Freight for like $5 or $6. Kind of in 9. This one I got at a yard sale. Also, always have a way to lock your kayak up. Okay, I got like 3 of these in my truck at all times. I anchor them to the little Toyota anchor points, and always got extra rope in the truck in case you want to tie off somewhere. Oh, and you see that? That's a milk jug full of water, because when you're at the beach and you're sandy and everything, you can just wash yourself off and keep that in the truck too. And it's extra drinking water. And a cooler. This is my cooler that I take everywhere. You never know when you got to just fire, drink beer, drink water, or put fish in the cooler because you ran out of space. And this is just an old life vest that I'm going to put in my yellow kayak here in a little bit. And yeah, and as I said yesterday, Outback 2014 model. It's got the Mirage turbo fins, and it's got the sailing rudder, so it's key. Doesn't have the fancy seat. I'm not really worried about the seat because this one works for me. I haven't had any problems with it, and it's simple. Yeah, so, oh, my Hawaiian spear gaff. This is my Hawaiian spear gaff right here. And if you watch my videos, this is what I decease the fish with. Decease and dispatch. It's good to be able to poke back and put a float on it, because when it goes under, all you'll see is just a little brown stick floating down there. So put a cool little float on it. Pool noodles are key to kayakers. Put them on everything. I put them on my rods, as you can see. Can you see them? Because you drop your rod overboard, it'll float. Because I've lost 2 rods already. Oh, and a sponge. Hold on. The sponge, it helps to bail the water out. So if you get in a tight fix and you don't have a pump, which I got a pump in my kayak, it's down there. It's just a Harbor Freight hand pump. A sponge will work too. Keep it in your kayak, and it also helps if you're carrying your kayak to put it underneath it, so it's not plastic on sand and rubbing your thing to pieces. So, all right, another thing for my kayak, when I was talking about locks, quite a few locks. Okay, I have like 4 locks, because you might have to lock them in different spots, like to the truck, to the kayak, to the tow bar, back to the kayak. And having a lot of locks works well, because like I've got this one, and then I have this long this long cable that I use that I can weave in and out of stuff, and allows me to have extra points. So then I got a bicycle lock also, just for short stuff, and then I weave them all together, and good luck trying to get it all undone. Also, quick little pointer, if you back your kayak up to something like a wall or a telephone pole or something, a hedgerow, if you've got a big kayak, good luck getting that off the trailer with one of those big, good luck getting a big kayak off the truck with it connected to a couple different cables, and have to back it off into a wall, because most of these kayaks are too heavy to just lift up man strength, or they're tough. So by the time they got doing all that, you're probably going to come back and be like, hey dude, what are you doing? And you're going to take their picture. So I think that's about all I got right here. Yeah, that's what all's in my kit bag. I keep it bare minimum. 3 different types of hooks, a couple trailer hooks, wire, mono, a light, and some extra dusters. And I keep my wire in a separate spot in a Ziploc bag because it won't fit in the container. And that's all you really need. Maybe all you need, like, look, I've got like a top water, I got a crankbait, and I got a spoon hanging right here, okay? And I'll have a random rattle trap in my kit bag somewhere, and then I keep some little weights in there, and that's really all I carry with me. I don't take a lot of stuff with me because I lose it, or it gets busted, or I never even use it and it's just taking up space. So there it is. Now, and you've seen you've seen my truck bait extender on one of my other videos, and that's it. That's all I got. You could probably get rid of half this stuff and still be fine. 1 or 2 rods, probably 2 rods is about right. So because you don't want to have to keep switching stuff on and off as you're fishing, you know, because that takes time and it's hard and you're losing and you're getting drifted and blown all over the place. So that's all I got. It's like 95 degrees out here, and I'm out here doing this video, hence no shirt, because it's Florida and it's sticky and it's hot. And I was cleaning out my truck, so I figured I would show everybody this. So that's really all I got. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe, follow me on YakMotley on Facebook, Instagram, and on Snapchat, and I'll see you guys later.